If you're someone who struggles with having bad thoughts related to yourself and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I want you to listen to this quick. So the other day, I wanted to pray Salat al-Duha before I left the house. Salat al-Duha is an extra prayer, but I was running late and I thought, okay, I'm too late. I'm just going to go. And as I left the house, I was trying to open the car door and I was holding my water bottle, which slipped from my hands and fell straight into gutter water. So then, of course, I had to go right back and massively scrub my water bottle. What is going through my head in the moment is, this happened because I didn't pray Salat al-Duha. I didn't take the time to pray this special extra prayer, and because of that, something bad had to happen right away. And I had all of these negative thoughts about what happened, connecting them with my own actions of extra worship and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might have perceived my decision. And I had to stop myself because I am someone who for a very long time swallowed myself in very negative thoughts about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And everything in my life had to do with how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was angry with me. And I assumed his anger because of my own struggles with myself or my self-loathing. And because I was taught, like many of you have been taught perhaps, to cast the way that we feel about our lack of extra worship or commitment and so many different things onto how we assume Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala must see us. And so I stopped my thoughts and I told myself, no. Being optimistic and having hope, husnul dhan, good thoughts about Allah, is an act of worship. And I told myself, maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is protecting me from an accident that would happen if I left right now. Maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants something blessed and good to happen, but I need to be delayed to be able to hit it at the right timing. Or maybe, even more so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very gently inviting me to consider that if I didn't have time for Salat al-Duha, I certainly had time. Much more time. It took much more time to scrub gutter water off my water bottle. So I could reconsider how the blessing of that closeness to him in an act of worship is something that I do have time for, even when I think I don't.